Ben Habib made his point just hours after the Prime Minister announced plans for vaccine passports for anyone wanting to go into a nightclub from September. The Tory leader made the announcement on Freedom Day, which marked the end of compulsory social distancing in England. But many questioned how free people really were if they had to provide proof that they have had 2 COVID vaccinations to enter a nightclub. Last month Mr. Blair, the former Labour Prime Minister, publicly called for the measures to be introduced so the country could effectively control the spread of the virus. In response Mr. Habib, a former Brexit Party MEP, tweeted, "Is it Boris Johnson now taking instructions from Tony Blair?" His post quickly garnered numerous responses. One wrote, "Ben, this government isn't working for us. Mr. Blair is working for the same people who are trying to force this great reset, build back better, stakeholder capitalism, climate crisis aka authoritarian dictatorship on us." Michael Gove is Mr. Blair's disciple, how many others too? Another said, "I would be surprised if he isn't, even if it's via indirect communications." During a press conference yesterday, the Prime Minister said venues with large crowds must make full vaccination a requirement of entry from the end of September. He said, "Some of life's most important pleasures and opportunities are likely to be increasingly dependent on vaccinations. Nightclubs need to do the socially responsible thing and make use of the NHS COVID pass as a means of entry." Chief Scientific Advisor Sir Patrick Vallance also claimed that nightclubs had the potential to cause super-spreading events. He added, "Across the world, we've seen that nightclubs and venues where you've got lots of people indoors, crowded together, are a focus for potential super-spreading events, and that has also been seen in terms of what's happened in Holland and Israel where nightclubs opened, and you saw a big increase in cases. There's no question that that is an environment in which spreading is easier. You've got lots of people quite close together, you've got the environment in which spreading becomes easier. And I would expect that with the opening of nightclubs, we'll continue to see an increase in cases and we will see outbreaks related to specific nightclubs as well. And that's, again, why it's so important that everybody comes and gets a vaccine, so that we can reduce the chance of spread, and we can reduce the chance of consequences of that spread." Their comments came just weeks after a report from the Tony Blair Institute for Global Change backed the idea of a robust COVID pass. Entitled, "Less Risk, More Freedom," it said passes for the fully vaccinated could be used domestically to access venues and for foreign abroad. It could also show the recent testing status for those who are not able to be vaccinated, it said.